Hello and welcome again. This is Steve with Do Education, and here is another English video that I'm doing. Every day we have free English lessons taught from Monday through Friday, and there's a free English website that you can join and learn from. Just go to study-english-now.com to join. Follow us on Twitter or subscribe to the YouTube channel. Let's get started. The idioms today that I wanted to talk about is called long-winded. And this is referring to something that's very long, but when you're talking, so speech or even writing, if it's going to be very boring, then you can say she launched into a long-winded explanation of how she'd found the books, and I'm afraid I didn't really listen because it was too boring. So long-winded, again, if it's something that's very boring and it's so long that the person is talking and talking and talking, you can say he is a long-winded person. It means he talks too much. This one, the low man on the totem pole. This low man on a totem pole is referring to the person that has the least seniority or the least amount of importance of position in an organization. So a totem pole is something like the native Indians in North America made, and it's a really long pole, and they carve it out of wood. Just Google it and you'll see what totem pole is. Okay, here's the vocabulary and pronunciation you're going to learn today, and it's significant other, significant other. You can just practice these in the background as I say. Identity, identity, compound, compound, sweat, sweat. Keep in mind the definition for this one. It is different than the normal sweat that you might have from exercising. Prioritize, prioritize, defer, defer, getaway, getaway. Now this here, don't be confused with get and then away, which is a space in between the T and A. Don't be confused. I'll talk about this as well in the lesson. Part 2, Part 1 was the class before this, and Part 2 is setting priorities, top things to know. So number 6 is include the family members when you are prioritizing your goals. Include the children, include your significant other. Now this is either your spouse or somebody else that you are engaged in a relationship with. Make sure they are a part of the goal setting process, even children. Start now. Sometimes people don't want to start now and they keep waiting and waiting and waiting, and they postpone the advantage of compounding your money. And again, compounding is your principal, your main amount of money, plus the interest, and then again that'll be added together and then more interest. So then you have principal, interest, plus more interest. Then you have the principal and interest plus more interest. So over time it's going to get really, really, really a large amount of money. Number 8 would be sweat the big stuff. And once you have prioritized your list of goals, keep your spending on course. Whenever you make a large payment for anything, ask yourself, is this taking me nearer to my primary goals or leading me further away from them? If a big expense doesn't get you closer to the goals, try to defer. And there's a word, defer. Put it off or reduce it. Try not to do it or do it later. And a grand cruise is suggesting the boat lines. When you take a very long boat or a ship, you can take a cruise and it might be a week, but keep in mind that it costs money. And here we go, a weekend getaway. Now, this is a place that you can go, like Hawaii is a getaway. You can go somewhere, but it's not suggesting that you have to get away from something. Like, it doesn't mean you have to go away from something. It's talking about a getaway is a place. Getaway is the verb. You have to get away. Don't sweat the small stuff. Although this lesson encourages you to focus on big ticket, long range plans, most of life is lived in here and now, and most of what you spend will continue to be for daily expenses. So, big ticket means really large, expensive, and long range obviously means just going for a longer period of time, long term. Be prepared for change. Your needs and desires will change as you go, so you should probably re examine your priorities at least every 5 years. I had the students make 3 sentences: prioritize, defer, and get away. Unfortunately, I didn't copy and paste them from the lesson today, so I can't include them in this video. However, for next Tuesday, I will. So watch for the video on Tuesday, and there will be everybody's sentences. My apologies. Okay, so I hope that we enjoyed this lesson, and you can study every day with me. You can go to study-english-now.com and join my class every day, Monday to Friday. So check it out, and you will find me there. Have a great day. I'm Steve with Do Education, and take care. Bye bye.